Everybody, what's happening? Here we are, another great edition of the Stakeout. Hey everybody, what's happening? Here we are, another great edition of the Stakeout. I say this often, maybe not often enough. Who knows? We'll see. Nonprofits, near and dear to my heart. Some of my favorite interviews from everybody that I get to interview, be it a photographer, an ambassador, an athlete, and that, co-workers you'll be seeing down the road. Nonprofits still kind of the top of my list. I have another awesome nonprofit today, again, here locally in Steamboat Springs, and then kind of surrounding area, I guess you'd say. Our guest today, I'm going to let you tell a little bit about you, and your position at the nonprofit you work for. And again, explaining the nonprofit. Yeah. I like it coming from you versus me just going blah, blah, blah. Okay. So.
I'm Lindsay Marlowe. I'm the executive director of a 501c3 nonprofit called Friends of the Yampa. We are based here in Steamboat, but we represent the entirety of the Yampa Basin. So our mission is to protect and enhance the environmental and recreational attributes of the Yampa River and its tributaries through education, stewardship, advocacy, and partnerships. So we the river is 250 miles long, and that doesn't include about 100 more miles of larger tributaries and then all the other streams that go in. So we, as I said, we're an environmental and recreation group. And I've been with the organization for about 4 years as a first full-time employee. And because it's such a large basin and because of the growth of our programs, we now have 7 staff. So, yeah.
Nice. Just so you know, that's probably still not enough people.
No, it isn't. We're still needing quite a bit of growth. So.
We know this crew very well. They do amazing work. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you. I know it is a lot of work. It's crazy seeing and being a part and around nonprofits where you're like the first full-time employee to then you're like, oh, and we're up to 7. So this is awesome. And other nonprofits I've worked with, I've watched that same thing happen. And they're like, yeah, we're up to 8 or 9 of us now. And I was like, wow. And I was like, that's crazy because we talk about our size as a company. And I'm like, we have as many marketing as you guys have as this whole staff, which is funny because then there's companies that we're going against that our whole company could be their marketing team.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to just to kind of hear the numbers and then see the amount of work that you do. Can you tell us a little bit more about the work and maybe a couple of specific examples?
Yeah, so we do a lot of education and outreach, everything from youth river camps. We host an annual Yampa River Festival here in Steamboat.
It's awesome. You learned it at Stakeout. Come to the festival.
Yeah, so we have actually been running that since 1980. And so that's the formation of our group, was the River Festival. It was a bunch of recreational boaters that just loved the river and they wanted to raise funds for it, and they wanted everyone to build a stoke on the Yampa River. We do also river health monitoring called the Yampa River Scorecard Project. And then we do a lot of education and outreach with landowners to ensure that we're all stewards of the Yampa. We host an annual trip called the Yampa River Awareness Project through Dinosaur National Monument with a bunch of river decision makers, politicians, cultural representatives, etc. So we range the wide gamut, and we hope in our future we actually do more restoration projects, including all the things that we are currently doing. So.
Awesome. Always a full plate. I love it. This organization, like community wise, what do you look for from the community? Because your reach is, like you said, it goes to so many different places. So not everybody realizes even like the tributary stuff like that, but truly locally in the community in that, what kind of help do you look for from, our community?
Directly for our organization, we're always looking for volunteers we do a lot of citizen science. Just engaging in our events and showing that the the events are for the community. So we hope that the community grows in attending our events. So, and then lastly, I mean, we're always in need of monetary contributions just so that we can do what we do, which I would argue is we do a lot for what we operate with. So
cash is king.
Exactly.
Cash is king. Don't forget.
Yeah, we have to be jack of all trades sort of thing.
No, I think you guys do an amazing amount of work, again, for like the staff you have and the reach. I think, you know, using the reach you have, I think we also, as you led to a group of boaters getting things rolling, that group of boaters is grown tenfold. And to see the people that step up and volunteer and help year after year, it blows me away. Yeah. You know, and a lot of them are close friends of mine for many years. And if I'm in town, I want to do whatever I can, as much as I can, even if it's just dropping off some pop-ups. I'm watching you guys putting up fencing early in the morning. Whatever we're able to do along those lines, I think is huge. And with that, we've got something fun and new to collab on and help with. As I've told you guys before here on the Stakeout, we've done some chair prints, and we're doing this every year now. And with those chair prints versus our just straight block colors, we are partnering with nonprofits. We are donating a portion of our sales from said chair to this nonprofit. For Friends of the Yampa, we've got this lovely grayling chair. Would you please show it off?
Yes, I would be happy to. I would be happy to.
Coming for you.
It's all my favorite colors.
And see, it's Lindsay's favorite color, so it's a win-win. We're super excited about it. How do you see this collab with us, you know, at an even bigger level than stuff we've done before, helping the organization?
I mean, you guys are a national name brand. And so for you to show support for our organization and help get the word about the Yampa and our organization is super important. And we're very thankful for that because, you know, our friendships and partnerships matter. And, you know, like all marketing or just spreading any word, repetition is key. And so you and your team using your platform to talk about our organization is great. And, you know, vice versa, I'd love to be able to say Big Agnes is a supporter of a wild and healthy Yampa River. And,
yes.
You know, and you guys provide us support every year. And we're very thankful for that. So
awesome. Well, you're welcome. And thank you again for all the work you do. And I am super excited. You know, these collabs, I think, are just something we had talked about, but it never truly came to fruition. And then all of a sudden our development team showed us these chair prints and like, what do you guys think? And immediately we're like, this is what we can do with this. And now it is a norm every year, you know, sometimes in the winter, mostly in the spring, but we are coming out with these new prints and then collabing with a nonprofit. And so Friends of the Yampa is one of our next ones we get to do this spring. Super, super excited about it. Tell us, give us kind of the full deal on how we can follow Friends of the Yampa and donate to Friends of the Yampa.
Yeah, so if you go to our website, super simple, friendsoftheyampa.com. And you can also put org, and it'll bring you to the same spot. And to donate, there's a super sweet button right up top on the right. So it says support, and just follow that link and give to us either that way or via check, or just reach out to us and we'll help you however you want to give to us.
And do you guys have social as well?
Yes, we have Facebook and Instagram, but all Friends of the Yampa, one word.
Cool. Perfect. Awesome. Don't forget that. Follow, check it out, donate, all the fun things. And then if you haven't been here, come and check out our Yampa River. It's a blast. And do not forget Yampa River Festival.
Exactly.
When is that?
First weekend after Memorial Day.
Do not forget. It is such a good time.
So fun.
Amazing, amazing weekend. Okay. Now that we've talked about Friends of the Yampa, let's delve into you.
Oh, okay.
You like this, don't you? I like where this is going. It's a question I ask our ambassadors, and now started to ask other people that we talk to on the stakeout. Your favorite costume?
I would say one I've worn, which was a cave woman.
Ooh,
yeah, it was
spicy.
pretty fun.
I like that.
It was like a 8-foot long paper mache big old
club.
It was awesome.
Yes.
And you know, that's like the one costume you look as horrible as possible. So
you know, I know a group of development people at Big Agnes that might have done that for Halloween.
Oh, really?
So it's a great costume.
It is a great costume.
And I would say that's the first thing that came to mind. Wow, you guys look a little rough.
Yes.
But I guess back in those days, everybody looked pretty rough.
And you don't have to say much, you just grunt by it.
Just grunt, carry a big club. Nobody messes with you.
Yeah.
I love it. One more to kind of wrap it up, and this one is one I always have fun with as well. You're stranded on an island. You have one last meal and one last beverage, drink. These things are not going to save your life. It is literally like, you know, not to be morbid or anything. You're walking down the line and it's your last day. This is stranded island. It's nicer that way.
Mm-hmm.
You have palm trees and stuff like that. Favorite meal and favorite drink?
Alcoholic or not?
It's up to you.
Okay. Favorite meal, it would have to be probably a sushi platter.
Near and dear to my heart.
And favorite drink is guanabana from Costa Rica. It's like a fruit that I've only had when I've been there.
In Costa Rica.
Yeah, and it's
just
really good.
Amazing.
It's just like the perfect, it's pineapple meets like, I don't know, orange juice. I don't know. It's amazing.
Ooh, it sounds delicious. I think that could be mine maybe. See, look at the things you learn here on the stakeout. The sushi platter.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Raw fish, anything.
The only thing that beats it for me is ice cream.
Ice cream. That would probably be
kind of one of my go-tos. It has nothing to do with the island part. Literally is my crack. But sushi's right there. Lindsay, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me and
appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, all of these people out in the world. Thanks for all that you do. Super stoked to have you know, this partnership grow between us that we've been doing for years, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Great, thank you. And Yampa is wild. Respect it.
Yep.
So, thanks.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you for tuning into the stakeout. See you next time. Yes.